Welcome to the first episode of LEGO Speed Builds, a brand new show where myself and my friends see just how fast we can build a single LEGO set. We set a timing goal, hit our marks, and split up the build and build faster than ever before to become the masters of speed LEGO building. Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
And today you're watching an episode of LEGO Speed Builds, the show where we take a large LEGO set and try to build it together as fast as we can. So Jake, what are your time estimates if you were working alone? How fast would you be able to build this?
I think maybe 2 hours for Bowser and an hour for the base. I think
Really?
you could probably do about the same. So if it takes each of us 3 hours to do it individually, I think the two of us together could probably get it in about an hour and a half.
So that's our time limit. 1 hour and a half, 90 minutes is going to be the time to beat for us two building together. Now here's the thing. I personally don't really have a good grasp on time when I'm building LEGO. It is pretty difficult to me to estimate how long it takes for me to build things, mostly because when I'm building LEGO, I'm usually doing something else at the same time. Whether it's taking a meeting or watching TV, my focus isn't always directly on LEGO. So today will be an interesting experience to put literally all of both of our focuses into just putting the pieces together and building this as fast as we can.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so let's get this guy unboxed. I see you've already pulled up the digital instructions online, so of course we do need 2 copies of the instructions to be able to put this together. Now, it looks to me that the first few bags go into the stand, the rest of the bags go into Bowser. Now, Jake, I will let you pick. You are the guest. What would you like to start with?
How about we both start with Bowser? It seems like he's got a lot of symmetry. 2 arms are the same, 2 legs are the same.
Okay.
So I think if we divide up that work together, we'll be able to get it done real quick, and then move on to the base, which seems a lot simpler at the end.
Okay.
All right, we've got bags 5 through 22 that we're going to start with, and then 1 through 4 we'll leave off to the side for now.
What's really cool is that the manual actually starts off with a bit of history behind Bowser, which I think is pretty neat. You can see the history of the evolution of the character through the games. So it shows some screenshots of that, talks about their design process, and also shows a timeline of all of the different LEGO Bowsers they've made. Starting off with 2020, then going into 2021, and now 2022. There's a lot of details about the functions of the set at the beginning of the manual as well, which is pretty interesting. Typically they leave that for the end, but maybe since it's an adult-oriented set, they wanted to do it at the beginning. And now we can actually start to figure out how we're breaking this up. So we're going to skip the parts for the stand and start with bag 5. So here's the thing. I want to figure out where it's broken up. And the annoying thing is the instructions don't actually show at the beginning where the breakdowns happen. So I don't know where I should start and he should end. I'm guessing that a lot of this is based on the internal construction of it. It looks like even going into... Okay, so bag 5 and 6 absolutely make up the main core of the base. 7 looks like it has a joint, so I'm guessing... Oh, no, that's still part of the base. I'm trying to figure out where the base ends and the rest begins. Because we can actually probably leave the base for last
Yeah.
and then do the individual pieces first.
Chris is probably going to get done with his arms and his legs before I get done with my arms and my legs. So we'll have him move on to the symmetrical central parts once he's finished his half of the left and right.
Yeah. Okay, so bag 10 is 1 leg.
Okay.
So why don't you scroll to page... Here, I'll get it on your computer. 164. Just get bag 10 out.
10 and 11 look.
So here, I got the instructions up for you for 10. And 10 clay... Okay, 11... No, 11
11's
still...
different. Yeah, 11's a leg.
So 10 is part of the leg. 11 is still part of the leg.
12 and 13 still look different.
No, 12 is another leg.
Oh.
So 10 and 11 are you, and I'll start with 12 and 13.
Okay.
Okay. So the time... What time is it? 10:43
I'll
a.m.
grab a timer out. But you'll have one on screen, folks. So it'll be...
All right. So the time... We'll start when we start putting things together, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so I should have opened 13 yet. Well, I'm getting ready. I'm getting my parts ready already.
All right. I'm ready.
And you got that bag?
I've got it.
Okay. Time starts now. All right, so we've paused the timer. The leg on my end has been completed. Here's one leg of Bowser. Jake, can you show us what you've done?
We're doing all right here.
Yeah. Why don't you show? Yeah.
Little rusty, it turns out. It's been some number of many years.
When
since
was the last time that you built a Lego set?
I
Year ballpark.
Lego Robotics Camp, 4th grade.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, this is no. Lego Robotics 5th grade.
Lego Robotics 5th grade.
Yeah.
And I made you build part of Cole's Earth Driller in 2019 when you came over around Christmas time.
That was not
But
a
that doesn't-
particularly large
No.
number of pieces being put together.
No.
I'm pretty proud of how quickly this has gone, but I have made a few mistakes and needed to ask for help.
Well, all the times you asked for help, you were correct. You on the last time you forgot like one piece, but
Yeah.
you would have seen it.
Still, what's the comparison here? Okay, so that's not nothing.
Yeah, it's
But
a good chunk of the. I
I'm
believe
probably
this is-
operating at 40% duck speed.
Okay.
Um,
So what we're going to do is I'll set aside the foot, and I will go back, start on the torso until he finishes his foot. Upon which I will pause the torso and just work on the arms.
yeah. One other note: we're about 9 minutes in.
Yep.
That's about 10% of our goal.
Yep.
90 minutes.
Yep.
Would you say we're about what percent of the way done? Do you think we are?
What percent of the way done?
It's a 2,800 piece set.
Oh boy.
So
But
Are we
pieces
about-
aren't everything.
are we about 280 pieces in?
Actually. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We might hit our goal. Yeah.
Might be on target.
Okay. So what we're going to do for this round is we're going to do something a little different. As he finishes the leg, we're going to bring the camera down here, take a look at some of our real-time building speeds, and go from there.
Okay. Let's get the timer ready. Ready, set, go. I can't find a piece.
What are you looking for? Point it out to me. I can.
One more of these.
It's in the bag. It's in the bag.
Wow. Wow.
No, that happens to me all the time.
I'm wasting duck time.
No, you're all
Building
good.
time is so much more valuable than my part finding time.
When in doubt, check the bag. I've
Yeah.
had a lot of catastrophic things where I'm building like in public or something, and I just throw out the bags, and I'm like, oh, I definitely like threw out one of the pieces that I needed.
That's big.
Building the legs was a lot more enjoyable than building the torso.
I am sorry to hear it, and I'm glad I'm still building legs.
No, it's like, I don't know. There's not like, this is a lot of stacking bricks and not a lot of interesting side techniques yet.
Yeah.
Whereas that one was actually quite an interesting thing to put together. I think the leg was quite cool. I'm excited to work on the hands because those also look quite interesting. How we on time?
4.5 minutes, so another 5%, 15% done by
Okay.
time.
Cool.
4, perfect. Flats.
Putting some flats down.
I thought maybe it could be interesting to talk about some of your past with Lego on the video while we're building.
Oh.
Do you have any memories of like themes that you liked to play with growing up?
Yeah, so my Lego memories really center heavily around Lego Robotics Camp.
Right.
One of my third grade teacher ran this awesome Lego Robotics Camp. He had just this huge collection of, especially the simple parts, the studs and the beams. Just this huge organized collection, and we would always have to put every part back exactly where it went. And we were able to build some really big cool things. We did the Jackbox, or not the Jackbox, the slot machine.
Oh.
Some folks made very, very legal and approved Lego launchers.
Of course.
It was just a really, really cool
experience to be able to play around either with the instructions or to try to build your own thing. And I went back and I was a camp counselor there after,
Oh, wow.
after doing it.
Okay.
For for a number of years. It was a really cool experience. But that's where most of my Lego knowledge comes from. So not a lot of speed building. It was a lot of sort of engineering, trying to work out how to make things work, and there was a good amount of collaboration. It was a lot of team projects.
That is really cool. I also did robotics when I was a kid, but not as much as it sounds as you did. I think it's one of the coolest things. It's a shame. Did you know Lego is actually discontinuing Mindstorms, so they're no longer making any new Mindstorm stuff.
Shoot.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to try to beat you to finishing this bag as you finish that.
Oh, you've got an easy shot at that, I think.
I don't know. I think this
Too
is more
quick.
pieces.
Too furious. More pieces isn't really the issue. Oh, and I'm colorblind. Did we mention that?
We did not mention that. That is important
Yeah.
to mention. Yes, he is colorblind, so it will actually objectively make it harder for you to find stuff. Oh, I'm building the part that the leg's attached to. That's pretty cool.
Hey. Okay, we're coming up on our 20% of the way done mark.
Ooh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I'm getting a little less confident about our 90-minute deadline. Do I think we can beat 2 hours? I think so. But 90 is a bit of a stretch because I think our building times, both mine and yours, are slower than we both thought.
Maybe. I think you're going as fast as we thought. I think you could do it in 3 hours.
By
I
myself?
think- yeah. You're going more than twice as fast as I am.
The thing is, though, I get tired after time. Like, I've already been speed building these to a significant degree, and my fingers will start to get tired. So I think my rate will decrease over time if we want to factor that into the calculations.
That might be important. I think my rate's probably going up as I'm getting back into it.
That makes sense. I am absolutely getting slower. Like, the more I go, the slower I will get. Because I was at peak speed when I started, and now I'm kind of taking my time. This is a very, very interesting construction. This is definitely going to go on the best sets of the year list if that video isn't out yet, because I think the way that this is coming together is actually, the build has gotten interesting for the base here. There's, like, I'm building this Technic mechanism, and I just have no idea what it is. Like, I don't know, like, what is this? So, and that's a good thing. That's a cool thing, because then you get to see what this is when it ends up.
In the bag again. I need to spend the
It was in the
extra
bag
yeah.
again. Ah.
Oh, wow.
It's actually a fun idea for, like, a chill video, where, like, I just have you on and we build something, and then we just kind of, like, talk.
Yeah. I like it. Nice and low work.
We say low work as I'm, like, furiously building and, like, building up blisters on my hands.
Yeah. All right, coming up on 30%.
30%?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Well, viewers, this is now your time. Let us know in the comments, do you think we're going to hit our 90-minute goal mark? At the current state we're in, how much time has it been?
About 27 minutes.
Okay, so it's about 27 minutes. We've got this, we've got 1 foot, we've almost got the other foot. So let us know at this point, tell us what timestamp you're at in the video, and say, what are your predictions? Are we going to make our time or not? That will be a fun one to see what people say. All right, we're in the final stretch. Jake is finishing up the leg. Now I'm curious, can I finish all of these pieces? Actually, there's not a chance. I was gonna say, can I finish all these pieces before he finishes the leg, but there is not a chance that's gonna happen. And I just messed up, so that is certainly not gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm going way too fast, I think.
Me too. Some mistakes are definitely slowing us down. Being a little slower and a little more consistent might be the way, folks.
Yeah, I'm making mistakes I never would normally make because I'm just going way too fast. Just like throwing things on.
There we go.
Okay, pause the timer.
It's the timer.
All right, Jake, what's our time at?
We're at 32 minutes. We've got both legs and the
A good chunk of the torso.
torso mechanism done. So, you know, we can see here, there's rotation here of that's going to be head roll. And
There's something here that turns these things down here.
Yeah, this
don't
is
know what-
likely to be the launcher mechanism, I think, for the
Oh, that makes
the
sense.
fireball. So I think this is sort of shoulders up. Yeah, that's pretty intricate there.
So how do you think? Okay, so we've got bags. We haven't done the stand at all.
We haven't done the stand at all. We're done with 4 bags out of 22.
No, 2, 4, 2, 4 were the
4.
legs, and then this was 2.
That was 6. We're done with 6 out of 22. So we're more than a quarter of the way done, about a third of the way through time. That's, you know, we're in the right neighborhood, but definitely not where we want to be exactly.
The thing is, the 2 bags that made up this are a lot bigger than the 2
most-
bags
yeah.
that made up each leg, obviously. So I think that we have a bit of a benefit there. I don't think we should be looking at it by bag percentage, is what I'm
Okay.
saying. So I'm saying we might still have a chance, although 90 minutes is getting. That's a little.
Yeah. Do you think this is so? We would like to be done, you know, pieces wise with about 860, 890 pieces. You think we've got 800? This isn't 800 pieces, right?
This is not 800 pieces.
Okay. So
I think we can get it done in under 2 hours, is the thing.
okay.
We'll see. Should we both? Let's first, what we're going to do now, I'll set this aside, and we're going to figure out where the arms are so we can both do each arm together.
Yeah.
Let's put the legs aside. Oh, the arms look like they're done like last.
Or it's not first.
No. So bag 20 starts one of the arms. Oh, the issue is bag 20 is the upper arms, bag 21 are the lower arms. So we could have one of us do the upper arms and one of us do the lower arms.
Yeah. How about I do both the lower ones since you need to do stuff that connects into the middle.
Okay.
Um,
It also does, this might make it easier for you because bag 21 is 2x. So you just build
Okay.
the same thing twice as you're going.
Great.
That's page 319. So what I'll do is I'll jump forwards to bag 20, get myself this, get you bag 21. We'll pour these out and not start the timer until we start building. So we're just pouring out the stuff. And you just build the 2 identical things. So just
Yeah.
doing 2.
I'm actually gonna
Make
clear
sure
out the bag every
Yeah,
time.
make
now.
sure the pieces are actually out this time.
Save a minute.
Yeah, and then we'll just go to time lapse and go from there. We'll see how we are.
All right, we are at 58 minutes on the timer.
Oh boy.
Nearly an hour out of our hour and a half, so nearly 2/3 of the way through our original time plan, but not even halfway to Chris's revised time plan of 2 hours.
Yes.
So we've got a left foot and a right foot connected to a left leg and a right leg. We've got this really nice multi-joint arm and hand and thumb, left and right. So this is pretty much Bowser already.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of his body.
Yeah.
The shell has not been built yet. The shell is going to be a while to build, but most of the underside of his body is done. We probably could attach the legs now, but I'll wait till it tells me to because there's some stuff that's going on here. We've got whatever this is that I'm building now. I think it has something to do with the tail, but we
Yeah,
have
that makes sense.
And so what do we have left? We have, it looks like bags 17, 18, 19 seem really concerned with the back shell. And I'm guessing 14 there is the head. 14, 15, 16 look like the head.
And then we've got the base 1, 2, 3, 4, which I'm gonna get started on as you
Yeah.
finish up the middle of Bowser.
So one thing that I was thinking halfway through that we might have messed up or could have done differently is that I was building a lot of the individual components just to see like if I could build the same things at the same time as Jake. I think in hindsight it would have been better if Jake just built all of the same things, because if he built one leg, he would be a lot faster for the next leg, and the same for the arms.
Yeah, I'm a lot faster at the second part of anything once I've done it once.
Yes,
So,
and that also means that now I personally have to basically do 14 to 19 by myself, because they're all kind of integrated into this one thing, versus at the same time, so I have to do 14 to 19
While
at
I
the
do
same
1 to
time while
4.
Jake does 1 to 4.
1 to 4 looks a lot simpler than 14 to 19. But
Maybe-
you've been outpacing me by more than 2 to 1 in general. So
That is true.
could go either way.
I don't want us to get to a point where you are done building and I am not,
Yeah.
right? Because then that's just wasted time. So I think what we need to do is critically look how much does 14 actually, so that's already integrating quite a lot into the head. I'm trying to see if there's a point where Jake can just start building like his own stuff.
I mean, I can do the base.
Yeah, the base, but
You think it's going to take longer for me to do the base than for you to do
the entire
everything?
head. Well, no, I'm thinking the entire head is already going up to 17, but that's only 3 bags.
Yeah.
Because the thing is at bag 17, this is pretty standalone. You see? Like, this is all.
Should I start with the shell and then move on to the base?
I think you should.
Okay.
Because 17, this is all just one build and leave it to the side. 18, that's all one build and leave it to the side.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I think you should start with the shell and we'll do the base, because the base, yeah, the base is something that can be done later. And depending on how fast I do the head, then we can reallocate your resources to work on the base if
Okay.
we feel that the shell is coming along too fast. Okay, so why don't you find the point in the instructions that have the shell. I think that was around page, let's see here, past 200 for sure.
60-ish.
Past, I think.
I thought
200.
18. There we go. 17.
Page 262. Okay, let's see how this goes. All right, Jake, what time are we at?
All right, we are at 1 hour and 15 minutes in.
wow.
We've got at least 2/3 of it done, but I think that puts us about 15 minutes behind schedule.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a real rush in the next 15 if we're going to manage it. More likely, we're a little over 90 minutes, but I don't think too much.
I don't think we're going to be over 2 hours, is the thing.
Certainly not. No,
Yeah.
I think we're good on that. We've got Bowser's most of his body worked out, head, feet, not quite his mouth. Arms exist, but they're not connected.
And the
then
shell, we've got one part of it. Thanks
shell
to-
is partially done, but not all there. Got a lot of pieces out, and a few more left to complete Bowser. And the stand has not even been started, but his head's rotating, his arms can move.
Yeah, we've got the arms.
So, you know, this is gonna.
I think we're.
I think we're getting real close here. 15 more minutes, and we'll have a completed Turtle Man.
Yeah, so here's the thing. If you were to work on just the shell now, I think we could finish in 15 minutes. But what we're going to do instead is have you now move over to the stand.
Yep.
I'll finish up Bowser.
Okay.
And I think what will likely happen is I'll finish Bowser and you'll get done with maybe the first 2 bags. Because I have 4 bags left.
Yeah.
If I'm working at slightly double your speed, not quite as fast as that, but
Yeah.
let's say an estimate. You'll have bags 1 and 2 done. That will leave me to be able to come in and work on the columns of the stand while you are finishing up the base.
Yeah.
So we can be building stuff at the same time. And I think our estimate is under 2 hours. Now, can we make hour 45? So do you think we can finish this
Half
in 30
hour?
minutes?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we can do this in half hour.
Hour 40?
I think this is less than. I think we're each going to do less than half of what we've done so far.
Okay. What is your estimate? How long will it take us to finish this?
I think hour 35 to an hour 40. I think we're going to be just over.
You think we're going to be just over?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. Then we better get cracking. The other thing that we're kind of factoring in here is that build exhaustion and like getting tired. I know for me, I have gotten a lot slower. I was starting off really, really fast at the outset, and I have gotten slower over time. But you were saying that's.
I
not
think
the
I'm
case
getting
with you.
faster. It's been a while since I've done this, and just recognizing pieces, I think, is really coming back to me now. Now that I'm warmed up.
So we
Yeah.
balance each other out. He's getting faster. I'm getting slower. Let's do this.
Let's do it. We are 1 hour, 21 and a half minutes in. We've got 8.5 minutes to go on our first goal, and 38.5 minutes to go on the secondary goal. I'm gonna keep my bet. I think 12.5 or 11.5 to 16.5 minutes. I think we're gonna finish between an hour 35 and an hour 40.
Okay. Well, you're about to find out. Let me know when you hit that timer, and we will resume.
Yeah, just finishing up the base and Bowser's face and Bowser's shell. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I think that time estimate is still optimistic, but we are making good progress.
I'm an optimistic guy.
Yeah. I'm a little worried at the amount of pieces that are needed for the rest of, like, looking at the base, it looks pretty substantial to me. That is going together a lot faster than I expected, though. So maybe we will hit it. We'll see.
I'm just that quick. Sorry.
Yeah. I know, I certainly have gotten a lot slower. Oh my goodness.
Ain't me.
It's going to be really interesting for people watching the video, like, all at once, because you're going to see, like, my build speed, which started off as really good, go to, like, what my build speed is now, which is
Yeah.
so much slower.
You hear that, everyone? Chris is a very slow builder.
Yeah.
That's the big takeaway here. Jake sped up and Chris slowed down. Which means
Exactly.
that actually Jake is a faster builder.
That is true. That he speaks no lies. How's it going?
It's going well. It's tough because I just want to assume that things are symmetrical and go for it. But I know that there are some asymmetries here. And if I do that, I'm really risking
Having to redo.
having to redo a whole lot. So,
Well, I feel like the loop around the base, I would think would be symmetrical.
yeah. But
I would
even if it
think.
looks symmetrical from the outside, there can be structural differences.
There could be, yeah.
So, well,
So you're not going to risk it?
I'm not risking
Okay.
very much right now. Okay, there we go. It's coming together. 5.5 minutes. Okay, 3 to go for our initial. Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
So 3 minutes
our
before we hit an
initial
hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like a lot of the comments we're gonna get are like, why don't you guys savor the build experience? Like Lego isn't supposed to be rushed. You shouldn't be struggling to, to build something.
You are all right. You are all correct.
No, if you're not building at peak efficiency, why even build at all? Duck Bricks 2022. Or 2023, depending on when we publish this video.
Yeah, could be. Yikes.
Well, see, that's the annoying thing about building on carpet, is that when you're building a base like that, it'll just kind of crumble at times.
Yeah. Okay, 45 seconds
Okay.
until our hour and a half.
So we're not obviously not making the hour and a half. We got pretty darn close though.
Yeah, I'm happy with this effort.
If we didn't do the stand at all, we absolutely could have finished Bowser in an hour and a half together.
Yeah.
We want to finish it all, so
We don't do it halfway, folks.
no.
That's why Duck Bricks is Something, something, something. I don't know all the Duckbricks slogans.
I don't think Duckbricks has a slogan.
Duckbricks needs
Viewers,
slogans.
viewers, what should the Duckbricks slogan be? Comment down below.
Finish the phrase.
Yeah.
Because Duckbricks
What was-
isn't blank.
Duckbricks isn't. Oh, so
Oh,
the slogan
Duckbricks
is
is?
what Duckbricks isn't, or Duckbricks is.
Well, it's like we don't do half measures, you know. Like
Okay.
It's like we don't trade lives, Captain America,
yeah,
that sort of thing.
yeah, and it proceeds to sacrifice a lot of people to save Vision. Yeah.
Viewers, whose lives should Duckbricks not sacrifice?
Yeah. When I finish this, what I'll do is I'll start on the tower parts of yours.
Okay, yeah.
I'm presuming the towers are built individually, so even if I'm built, or maybe what we should do is, because you're good at building the same thing multiple times, right?
Mhm.
Should I take over here and then you just start at the towers?
Maybe. I mean, I'm having a pretty good go over here at the moment.
Okay, you're having a good rhythm. Okay. Oh, that's a scannable tile for the barcode Mario skin.
They're really doing their technology. What was that you said about the Danes and their technology?
Not good. The Legos desperately needs a new IT department and a new focus on how to actually integrate technology into toys. And we could have an entire video just on discussing that, because boy do I have thoughts.
Okay.
I think I should do a video on like things that Lego needs to do better.
That's risky, man. That's risky.
That is
man.
risky, I know. In Wharton, in one of the classes that I did, I actually did a whole presentation on how Lego needs to evolve for like the digital world. Maybe
Oh.
I think I could probably just reuse that and like make
Yeah.
it a video.
I've heard that using academic works that you've done for other classes is always totally good and fine.
Yes.
What grade did you get on it?
I don't remember, but I think it was pretty good because I knew what I was talking about.
Okay.
And Bowser is... One second. Done.
Wow.
Okay. Bowser's done. What's next? I'm wasting time. Okay. What can I be doing? You're doing like the base, right?
Yeah.
I'll start on bag 4, Colin. You do bag 3.
Wait, are these the right color for this?
Huh? What are these?
That?
No, that's bag 3 has started, so you've needed to put these in before. Oh, they go on the top of this. I like how they're integrating the board pieces that are actually part of the Lego Mario game platform thing. That is a cool integration because obviously this has nothing to do with those sets other than the barcode, but they are using the same boards, so that's cool. What time?
41. Okay, we're
Are we past 40?
no, not past 40 yet. 30, 38 or so.
We're at 38. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be. I think we'll finish before 45. That's my hope. Oh boy, where am I gonna put Bowser? I am.
middle.
Huh?
He goes in the middle.
No, in my collection.
Oh.
I am running out of.
Yes,
well,
in the middle.
yes, just in the middle of the collection. Yeah, just right here.
Yeah.
Glad the set doesn't have any stickers. Stickers would have slowed me down on that.
Oh yeah.
But the Bowser heads are printed because this is a deluxe set. I'm actually really surprised we're pretty close to our initial estimate. When you said 90 minutes, I was like, I don't know about that. But
Yeah.
we are surprisingly rather close. It's a really uncomfortable position for me to be sitting, but it is a peak optimization efficiency position, so I will not be moving.
Okay.
Because then I think I saw a peek at the instructions. I think it just
Oh
goes-
shoot, this is the artwork thing.
Yep. Here. I got my side.
Okay.
I'll work on this side.
Oh shoot. Oh, how do you get a flat off?
Oh, this is actually gonna take us a while.
I think we got it.
I mean, we got this under 45?
I don't know about that. I think we're
No, come on, we can
gonna
go under
finish.
45. You think we're gonna finish? Yes, I also think we're gonna finish. Excellent observation.
No, I've got faith in us. You know?
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
finish.
yeah. Come on, See, I don't even know what time it is, so maybe
Yeah,
the
not-
viewers who are like seeing the time will be like laughing. They'll be, oh, they're already over time by like a lot. And they're really trying to rush.
No,
to
we'd
finish.
never go over time. You and me, come on.
Oh. Normally, two people building like the same thing would, I think, slow it down. But we're actually being pretty efficient here, thankfully, because of the way we got saved by the way that these instructions are laid out. Because these instructions are a top-down view, so
Yeah.
we can really get that going here. Are we done? Come on, come on. Towers. No.
Oh yeah, get him on, get him on.
Wait, we're missing a piece. Where does this go?
It's not an extra?
No. Shoot. Did I mess up? No. Where does this go? They don't make these extras. Ah!
I think we're good.
No, they don't make these as extras. Wait, how does this get it?
It pulls out.
What?
I think we're good.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Well, pause the time?
I did.
You did. Are we good? Wait, no, Lego never makes this piece an extra. No, like they
Wait,
they-
it's a curve?
yeah.
Curve there. Curve there. Curve there.
Did they just mess up? That's highly unlikely.
It's not a mess up if they include it as an extra.
That's a mess up on
Just-
Lego's part.
No, it's. Do they say they never include it as extra?
Wait,
or
was
do you
this? No, I know that they never include this as an extra. I know for a fact. Wait,
Okay.
was this already there?
already where?
Like in the pile before you opened back through?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're missing this one.
There.
Yep.
There
we go. Okay. Well,
Okay.
whatever. That took us a. Okay, whatever. What's our time? What's our time?
So
Don't count that extra bit.
okay, 22:30 minus 8:30. That's 16 minutes over.
Oh wow.
14 minutes over. You were spot on. Hour 44.
Hour 44.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Let's debrief. Okay. So officially, Jake, what is our time?
Our final time was 104 minutes. Goal was 90. Our stretch goal was 120. So a little slower than our goal, but not too much.
Yep.
Looking at about 15% slower than we thought we'd be. We hit Chris's tight stretch goal of wow
Yeah.
of hour 40 to hour 45. Missed both my initial goal of 90 minutes and my secondary estimate of 95 to 100. But all in all, I'd say that was really quick.
That was
Yeah, that was very fast for a 2,800 piece set. Had some good coordination, had some good teamwork. Lost one piece, but found it in the end. Figured out where it went.
Yep.
And yeah, I think the carpet did slow us down a bit,
Yeah.
especially on the base. The long, flat elements that are only held together in a few places. So the base before the top plate comes on and holds everything down, definitely harder to build on carpet than on hardwood or table or anything else.
One thing that I don't think I've announced this actually, but the ideal goal for me, obviously things could change, but I'm actually going to try to move into my new place or a new house next year around this time, depending on when this video comes out, where hopefully we'll have a whole new Lego collection. And one of the things I definitely want is a hardwood floor that makes it a lot easier for building, because that definitely slowed us down a little bit there. So stay tuned for probably a year from now or something like that, where we'll do a massive moving video. I'm sure you'll be in it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be recruiting your help. That will be a crazy one. Oh my goodness, I'm not looking forward to that. Well, I am, but that will be quite a monumental task to move all this somewhere else. So stay tuned for that. That's a bit of a sneak peek of what's coming. Back to the Bowser set though. This is a really good
It's
set.
got some really, really complex motion here. All of the wrist, elbow, shoulder joints can work together to get you a lot of different poses. And then, can we see that mouth firing again?
Yeah, all right, he'll fire towards you.
Wow!
That is a really cool thing. And of course, what's really awesome is that this is almost like a puppet. Like I'm just kind of moving fingers back and forth to articulate the head, but this is really like a great amount of motion here, kind of like looking up and chomping. You can also change his eyebrows, like if he's defeated, he can go like that. And his eyes even move, so you can rotate like where he's looking and stuff. This is a really, really fantastic set. I mean, this is probably my favorite Mario set, or Mario theme set that they've ever done. Most of the course builder ones are fun, but they have limited value in terms of just kind of hitting things and scanning things. This is a real complicated build that isn't just a one-to-one replica of like the NES or the Atari and some large video game stuff they've done before. So yeah, oh, and there's some secrets. Remove a tower to get one of these like special POW bricks, so that's pretty cool to see. Kind of wish it had the scannable tile. That would have been a cool thing to have for the Mario integration, but it does have a scannable tile by sliding open the front if you want to actually have Mario challenge this size of a Bowser as an enemy.
Yeah, fantastic set. Thanks for letting me build it with you.
Of course, this was a fun time. Let us know in the comments if you want to see more stuff like this, build challenges. We've done stuff in the past where we've done a blind build challenge. Now this was kind of a speed build challenge. I think what's up next is maybe a duel challenge where we maybe build against each other. I've actually got 2 copies of the same kind of pretty small set up, so if we wanted to do something like that, that could be a fun video in the future.
We might need to give you some sort of handicap for that.
Yes, we would have to come up with some sort of handicap for me, either a time delay or like, I don't know, tying weights to my hands. That could be a fun thing. Ooh. But let us know your suggestions in the comments below. What sort of handicap should I get in a building speed challenge against Jake? And yeah, well, that about sums it up. Thank you all so much for tuning into Duckbricks. Be sure to like and subscribe for even more like a news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very soon. Thanks so much.
Have a good
Bye
day.
for now.